Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'm talking about the book Seneca on the shortness of life. Life is long if you know how to use it. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this video I'm talking about the book Seneca on the shortness of life, and it says life is long if you know how to use it. So I'm getting to an end of this book. It's a quite short, small book, and I think it's pretty good. So this is the book that I've almost completed, Seneca. This is cool. This here is basically something I bought online. It's only like £3. And what this allows you to do is when you open a page, and now I'm able to hold and read with one hand. You can see my little highlighter pen things there, which is great. It is not that we have a short time to live, but we are wasteful of it. We are not ill supplied of it, just bad owners that squander our time. Man is either grappled by insatiable greed, another by a laborious dedication to useless tasks. That sounds more like me right there. One man soaked in wine, another sluggish in idleness, one man worn out by political ambition. How many find their riches a burden? How many people blow blood vessels with their eloquence and daily striving to show off their abilities and talents? People are frugal with regarding to their personal property, but as soon as it comes to time, they squander and they're most wasteful for the very thing that they should be most stingy. Take control of your time and don't let it be wasted by people that are doing nothing. People saying, when I'm 50 I shall retire into leisure. How late it began. How late is it to begin to really just live when it must be at an end? How stupid to forget our mortality. Memento mori. Remember, one day we must all die. So valuable did leisure seem to him because he could not enjoy it in actuality. He did so mentally in advance. The actual time you have, though naturally passes, inevitably escapes you rapidly. For you do not grasp it or hold it back, it will never delay the swiftness of all things. The worst of offenders is those who spend all of their time drinking and lust, gluttony, stained with dishonour. Nobody works out the value of time. Men use it lavishly, as if it costs nothing. Can it be more idiotic for certain people to boast their foresight? They keep themselves officially preoccupied in order to improve their lives. They spend their lives organising their lives. By putting off the biggest things, waste life, and it snatches away from each day as it comes. The present time is extremely short, so much that some people are unaware of it. For it is always on the move, flowing in a rush, ceases before it has come, never pauses in the same place. A wise man will not hesitate to meet death with a firm step. All the greatest blessings create anxiety. Fortune is never less to be trusted than when it is fairest. There will always be cause for anxiety, whether due to prosperity or wretchedness. Life will be driven on through a succession of preoccupation. We shall always long for leisure, but never really enjoy it. I love this. There will not be wanting men who are completely worthy and hard-working. It is a shameful sight when an elderly man runs out of breath while he is pleading in the court who are total strangers to him, trying to win the applause from ignorant bystanders. It is disgraceful to see a man collapsing in the middle of his duties, worn out. No one keeps death in view. You were born to die, and a silent funeral is less bothersome. So if you must fill your time, write a thing in a simple style for your own use, not for publication. I imagine many people could have achieved wisdom if they had not imagined they have already achieved it. We have a great shortage of good teachers who grips the restraints of those who are rushing madly after wealth and luxury. Often, very old men have no proof of a long life other than their age. Some people grow old and have got nothing to show for it, more in the sense of wisdom, I would assume, than luxurious items or something. The performer must always be stronger than his task. Loads that are too heavy for the bearer are bound to overwhelm them. We must be especially careful in choosing people and deciding whether they are worthy for devoting part of our lives to them, whether the sacrifice of our time makes a difference. For some people actually charge us for our services. We help them and they do nothing in return. In that you must be especially avoid of the gloomy that are always lamenting, those who grasp at every pretext for complaint. Though a man's loyalty and kindness may not be in doubt, I shall not count a man happy if you can find me another who has nothing to lose. You can make the same point. The rich and the poor suffer equal distress, for both groups cling to their money and suffer if it is torn away from them. All in all, this is a great book and I highly recommend it, although, to be honest, it takes a while to take in a lot of the stuff, and it's basically talking about not being able to waste your time. It breaks it down and it kind of tackles things from both angles, so that a person reading it can always reflect in one way or another. Riches is an equal burden if you have it or if you have it not, and it's for different reasons. So it gives you time to reflect and kind of like introspect into like what is the meaning or how you can like use it in your own life. I recommend the book. I also recommend the highlighter pens. This is my personal preference, and yeah, this is a great book. Remember, you like the videos, press the like and subscribe button for more future content, and I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to be talking about something else. Let's have a look-ski. So all in all, I think this is a great book and I recommend it for like loads of different people. Anyone. This is apparently, from what I was reading on a couple different YouTube channels and other things like this, this is like a more of an entry-level book when you're thinking about Seneca or philosophy, because it's like more easy to go like ingest. Also, you could literally just like write a couple of the, what's it called? You can just mark out 1 or 2 powerful sentences throughout the book, and then like every now and then look through it just at those key ones, just to remind you. Like for instance, just on the first page, it's not that we have short time to live, but we're wasteful of it. All in all, great book, recommend it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video. Take care.